I worked in business for 5 years and I didn't like it. I didn't like the cubicle and pushing papers and being on the computer and being on the phone all day.
I had changed my major 2 or 3 different times, not really knowing what I actually wanted to do.
I had a goldfish and I had a plant. And after being there for 2 years, they came in and told me that I had to get rid of my fish and my plant. And I quit.
And a good friend said, you should really look into union carpentry. You're a carpenter, like, you know this.
I'd rather be working outside and building and learning what I would consider to be a more critical skill.
It just feels good at the end of the day, seeing what you did.
It's incredibly satisfying to build something and stand back and look at it. Have something tangible, you know, that you can see and touch.
We like to go to work and think about that 20-story building we're building. That's what we wanted to think about, not just the little things that were that doorknob or that door. It was the 1,000 doors up and down 20 stories. You know, that's a pretty big deal.
Or driving by a job that you've worked on. You know, I worked on a 6-story hospital for almost 2 years. Everything from dirt to doorknobs, they say. It's kind of mind-blowing to be part of a project that big. You know, I'll be able to drive by it in 30 years and still see it there.
We're building it, is the way I look at it. These kids need a new school, so we're going to come in and we're going to build it for them. These patients need a new hospital, we're going to come in and we're going to build it for them.
And it's not just how strong you are or how tough you are.
There's a lot of technology involved. A lot of things you'll see more and more coming in.
With our environment that's constantly changing, everything just feels new every day.
Using digital calculators or even iPads.
Products and new tools coming into play all the time.
I use my phone more than I probably use my hammer.
You're going to different job sites, you're meeting different people, you're working on different projects. So the time seems to go really fast.
Actually, time flies at work.
There's this general idea that you have to go to college to earn a good living, just this very natural progression for people, and I don't think that there are enough people that know about this other avenue.
They might not even know about it. They might think it's a dirty job, blue collar, you know, I don't know. Maybe they're afraid of hard work.
You know, with the right mindset and the right soft skills, it's very natural that you're going to work in the field and advance into a foreman position. And from that foreman position, fill the role of a general soup or superintendent and run the whole job.
I strongly feel that if you like working with your hands, that you should look into this program before you go into college not knowing what you want to do. It doesn't cost you anything, you get paid to do it. And you're working.
And I could have missed all of that debt. Not only that, I could have started my whole career in construction 4 years earlier.
I just wish that I knew about this a lot sooner. And it's not that it wasn't there, I just never looked at it.
That's the part I get jealous about when I see these apprentices walking in that are 18 and 19. Because they're starting right where they should be. They're starting exactly where they should be. You get a feeling at the end of the day that I never had leaving the office. Never had, and never would have.
I show up and I put my heart into everything that I do, and at the end of the day I get to go home to my family.
A lot of people have it in their mind that all we do is build houses. I was guilty of it too. I didn't even think about who was building the banks and the hospitals and the schools, and the roads and the bridges.
My goal for the future is to graduate my apprenticeship, become a journeyman, union carpenter, work for the next, I don't know, 30 years of my life, retire with a great pension, and move to northern Minnesota on a lake, catch walleyes every day.